prepping today, bitches. Good morning, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Good morning, good evening, whenever you are watching. Welcome back to another vlog. It is Sunday the 6th of July. So today we are going to have a little bit of a different vlog. Next week I am going to London for literally like 20 hours for Wireless Festival on prep edition. So today we are going to be packing bits and bobs. Don't get me wrong, I thought I'd have to pack everything today because I'm super busy next week, but then my coach gave me a deload on my Friday check-in, so actually not as busy, so I won't be packing everything today. It'll just be a kind of day in the life, gather bits and bobs, and a little prep update as always in there as well. So we are currently 11 and 13 weeks out. Crazy. Weighed myself this morning and I was 66.5 kilo. Starting point for prep was 79.8, so 13.3 kilo down, which is 29 pounds. I'm shit at maths, but I can't count reps, but I can count kilos and pounds, and I can count plates, 20 kilo plates. So yeah, that is the prep update. Checked in with Georgie on Friday, had dropped another kilo from last week, but we have decided to implement a deload. So if you don't know what a deload is, it will be kind of individual for every single person, but basically you are going to either reduce your training intensity or kind of volume, or you are going to take time off training completely. So for example, if you were to just reduce your training intensity, you would still be going in for your usual split. You just obviously wouldn't be going balls to the walls and hitting PBs. You would be keeping a couple of reps in reserve, RIR. That means stopping, like for example, if your coach puts 3 reps in reserve on your training plan, that means you want to stop 3 reps before you hit your failure point. Again, that will come with experience for you to know your true failure point, but you can do that, or your coach will just kind of reduce the volume of your training. So for example, if you've got 3 sets of XYZ, she might reduce it to 2 and increase like your reps instead of kind of going balls to the walls with numbers. Or you can go with option number 2, take time off training completely, which is what I am doing. I'm quite actually excited. So I am someone who trains consistently every single week. I do not miss my training ever, regardless of what I'm doing. I make it work. If I've got a 14 client, I don't have 14 client days, but if I had a 14 client day, I would make it a 16-hour day so that I could get my training in. So taking a week off of training is a bit alien to me, but I do know that it is needed. I probably haven't ran a deload since beginning of March, so about 15 weeks ago. And it is super important on prep to keep on top of your recovery. So basically the only way I could describe how my body was feeling was, see, when I was waking up in the morning, it is like I had been on a night out and I had been wearing high heels. The soles of my feet, my calves, my hips from being on the Stairmaster. We were feeling pretty sore and pretty tired. So, and hunger was really, really high as well. So Georgie was like, let's take a week off training, which has worked in really well because I had a super busy week ahead. And obviously I am going to London next Friday, and then because I'm so crazy, I'm also going to a wedding on this Saturday. Because we are taking a week off training though, that does mean rest day food every single day. And rest day food I do prefer, but hunger is always higher because it is only 4 meals a day, and my rest day food is going to be a little bit more annoying to pack and take to London. But anyway, got to do what you got to do. If I've got to eat mince and potatoes out a bag, a freezer bag, I will. So we are deloading. Again, when it comes to like your own training, a deload doesn't necessarily have to be a week long. Like you could deload, I would call it a mini deload with my clients, kind of 3 to 4 days, but a week, or I'm doing 6 days, that's going to work in well really nicely for me. So I literally train Friday, Saturday, and this is the first day, so I'm not feeling any different. Today would just be a kind of rest day as normal. Went for a nice bath last night, and I have booked a sports massage on Tuesday, so hopefully that will sort my deload right out. But I'm going to end this clip here because someone's parking beside me, and I'm a confident gal, but I'm not that confident yet. So I will see you in the next clip. Bye. Suffocation, no breathing. Hi. I can't actually deal with how pale I am, but anyway, I'm about to start packing. Don't really know how I'm going to show you guys everything that I'm packing, because I am just packing bits and bobs. So I'll show you what I can. We're mostly going to tackle our carry-on right now. Make sure we've got all the bits and bobs that we can and can't have in our carry-on. So I'm taking for my carry-on, well, I'm going to see if it fits first, but I'm taking for my carry-on my Vive bag, my Vive tote bag. She has a laptop compartment, a waterproof compartment, a water bottle compartment, and she also has a zip, and she's pretty big. So I'm thinking that'll fit everything in it that I need, but I'm also going to need to go and get a small, like, kids packed lunch bag, because I only have a big meal prep bag, and I thought my dad had a smaller one, but I checked and it's still quite big, so I won't be using that either. But let me get my list out to see what we have. Right, so in my carry-on, we're going to have to fit in meal 1, 2 and 3. So I think I'm going to have to put them in bags, food bags. My oats I can put in a tub. Eggs and sausages and mince and potatoes, nice. So I'm going to have to take that in my carry-on. So what I wanted was a packed lunch bag that I can just slot in that bag. So I'll go uppy toon. Me and my family, when we say we're going up the town, we say uppy toon. So I'll go uppy toon today and see if I can get like a kids packed lunch bag. But anyway, some things that I will be taking in my carry-on is my passport. I know I'm only flying to London, but I'm an anxious airport girly, so I want to make sure that if I need it, I've got it. A portable charger. This one also has a flashlight on it. You can also charge quite a few things on there, so I'm taking that. AirPods, undecided yet if I'll be taking my headphones. Like I said, I'm only doing cardio now that I'm away because I'm on a deload. Probably will just take these because I don't have too much space in my bag. I also have my microphones sitting here, but I think I will end up putting them in my hold luggage. And if you can't hear me in the airport, sorry, you can't hear me in the airport. I will also be taking my flavour drops. These will be a liquid, so I need to kind of set them out separately. And I will be taking my performance gym shaker, and in this I'm going to fit in 2 whey sachets. They fit in there. And I'm also going to be taking some pre-workout as well. I'm not training, but Mark is, just in case he wants one. So I've got a Naughty Boy, the new Naughty Boy Cherry Raz, and I've got an ABE energy flavour that I will be taking with me. I also, oh shit. I also have one of these little funnel things. So basically what you do is you open it at the bottom. You can put your supplements in there, so your creatine, your hydroflow, because you know when we go to the gym we like to drink out of those big plastic water bottles. It basically acts as a funnel, so then you tip it in at the other side. So I'll probably take some hydroflow in here, and I don't need to take creatine because I can drink it before I go, and I can also drink it when I get back home, but I'll definitely be taking some hydroflow because I need to stay hydrated. What else do I have sitting out? Plastic cutlery. I'm only going to take a fork and a spoon. I don't really need to be cutting things up. And I also bought these portable food scales. So they open out like this. You set your bowl on top so that you can weigh out however much you need. And then I'm not taking these with me, but how cool. So I got my meal plan changed from cereal to cream of rice. As my post-workout meal, because basically I was just eating my cereal so fast and I was starving, so I've swapped to cream of rice. So Ashley at Performance Sups ordered me all of these samples, and it's exactly the amount that's on my meal plan right now, so it is ideal. So there's 50 grams in each sample, and I just think samples are such a fun way to try new flavours and change things up, because obviously when you're on prep you don't have that much variety, so this is how you keep it interesting. So I went for the Trained by JP, all of them, because that seems to be the most popular cream of rice that is on the market. Let me run you through a few flavours. Sticky toffee pudding, triple chocolate, maple syrup, chocolate orange, cherry bakewell, chocolate fudge, custard cream, salted caramel, birthday cake and blueberry muffin. I've already ate the vanilla and it was decent. I won't be making my meals for the trip till Thursday, so I'll show you guys that then. Also get my nails done and a spray tan done. And for once, the mess behind me isn't actually my unfolded washing. It's stuff I need to organise for my suitcase. So I've got these packing cubes as well, because me and Mark are sharing a case, and I just think they're easier when you've got a lot of accessories and bits and bobs. So yeah, let the packing commence. the best one. Hello again. Food shop time. Packing has been done as much as it possibly can right now. I'm just quite an airport anxious girly. Like when I'm going through the airport, it's as if I've done something bad and I'm going to get arrested, even though I've never done anything bad in my life. So the fact that I have to now take lithium batteries and food is playing on my mind a little bit. But anyway, I'm going to go for a food shop now. We need to buy a lot of rest day food because it's rest day food for like the next 6 days. So a lot of mince, a lot of eggs, chicken, sausages and a lot of fats, my favourite. So see you in the shops. So we're just back from food shopping. That is everything we got. I just thought I'd take it out of the bag and show you it like that because I hate when people on YouTube open their shopping and you hear all the rustling. So I thought I would set it out like that. You're welcome. So the food shop is mine and Mark's. If you see stuff here that is not on my meal plan, then that is why. But basically, like I said earlier, it is a rest week all week. So mostly red meat. Things that are higher fat I will be consuming. So I've got all the proteins here, 3 packs of chicken sausages, 2 packets of mince, steak for Mark's dinner tonight, then all the fruits and vegetables that we eat here, Mark's bagels. I got this little seasoning for my mince, it's one of my favourite seasonings, almond milk for my creamy, normal milk for the house, pickles because obviously. Mark also got gravy for whatever he's having, some rice and my new packed lunch bag. How cute is this? It's definitely a child's packed lunch bag for going back to school, but I needed one for travelling because the one that I have and the one that my dad had was massive, so that is why I got that one. I can't get the straw open.
You're going to ask me?
I don't want to ask you.
Just here. Video.
It has been on video. Feminine rage! Feminine rage! Do I have a little bit of torch?
No.
Oh, they look good. I've just decided that on YouTube it's always going to say copyright, so if I want to listen to music in the background then I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Back again, pale as ever. Here I am. looking like an egg. Happy Monday, YouTube gang. Welcome back to the channel. And I'm actually just here to round up this week's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed a pack with me. And obviously the travel with me vlog will be slightly more interesting as I navigate the airport as an anxious airport girly. So another week on prep done, ending the vlog at 11.5 and 13.5 weeks out. Sitting around the 66.5 kilo mark, so probably looking at another 10 kilo off, to be honest, and then we'll be golden, which is manageable. 11.5 and 13.5 weeks. So yeah, hopefully we can do it. That is just me guessing based on what other people are saying and my kind of current weight and body composition. So yeah, I think that is it. I don't really know if I have anything else to say. Just going to Wireless on Friday. They still haven't released the lineup. It's Monday, which is a bit of a joke, so waiting on that today. Just really been busy working, lots of adulting today. Hopefully that pays off, but apart from that, just another day on prep. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, share my videos, all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.